It's Week 7 of the NFL, and we'll see Geno Smith. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Seahawks and the Falcons, next on Madden NFL 25.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So glad y'all could join us for this game. Kate, Scott, and Brock here on the call for it, and we're expecting quite a bit of offensive gamesmanship, partner. Some veteran savvy out there. Both of our starting quarterbacks have spent quite a long time in this league, and they've got plenty of experience to show for it.
Yeah, I like the way you say that, right? The gamesmanship and veteran savvy. All the time, he chases down these skill guys. It's a game that's getting younger and younger, right? Because it's hard to be as fast as you've been when you were a rookie. As a quarterback, you've got to use your years of experience. Both these guys have to play this game from the neck up and still play it at a high level.
D.S. Cribs to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running with Walker again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First down, Smith to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
First down throw for Cousins. He's got it, room to run. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second down carry for Algier. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I can still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is don't ever try that again.
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here. 3rd down. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And it'll be Seahawks football. This our last play of the quarter. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. And the next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Bobo with the ground. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. Well, it's a perfect play to break it big.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Walker on 1st down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Smith on 3rd and short. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Trying again, Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Myers to add the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Cousins again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons pushing for a late spark before halftime. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Hits his man on the out route. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now Cousins again. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And it's caught. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Now to kick it away, here's Benjamynn. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Smith. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Pass complete to Walker. Space pass for 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Cut by Lockett. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. And again, it's Smith. That one is caught left side of the field.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That brings us to the break. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the Atlanta offense for the debut possession of the 2nd half. And that 1st half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Cousins. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. He puts some juice on it deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Staying with Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Falcons 14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. The Falcons and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins. That one's complete to London. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down throw for Cousins. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's into the hands of Mooney. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. touchdown splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And he'll only get this one up to about the 47. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 47. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Smith on 1st down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And that gives them 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Falcons and receiver Darnell Mooney headed out there now. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Throw reeled in by London. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Got a man, it's London. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's another Falcons first down.
Cousins. That throw finds Algier. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Now Cousins again. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. He's throwing for it. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for two right there, Brock. It's back down to a one-possession game. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. From the gun, Smith. They did it! He made the interception! That's Justin Simmons. And the Falcons have some new life in the fourth. Here's Algier on first down. And his short run's going to get them into enemy territory to the 49. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Cousins out of the pistol here. Finds London on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now it's Cousins. That's brought in by Mooney. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Trying to run in, Algier. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Here's Cousins. And they drop just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Seahawks want to end it in regulation if they can. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Walker now from the gun. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Now an inside give to Walker. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. From From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Timeout called by Atlanta. And that's going to be its 2nd. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. Bobo with the grab. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Charbonnet now up the middle. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that.
And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Timeout on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Looking to throw it. Excellent. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 15 at the 44-yard line.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.